Good morning. What's happening? How you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're ready for the week, to own the week. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about fulfillment, understanding fulfillment, maybe how to find some fulfillment. So let's get into this. Welcome to the Rise to Thrive show. I am your host, James Boorman. And if you are coming through, then please do let me know you're watching. Either via a like, either by commenting and being involved in a conversation, or even just by sharing it. That would be amazing. Thank you. So what I want is your interpretation of fulfillment. And this is an exercise not for my benefit, but for yours. So what we want to do is put in the comments just a couple of sentences, what you feel fulfillment is to you. Okay, that's important. And while you're doing that, just to let you know that this time next week, we start our 5-day Fire It Up challenge, which is almost like a start point. It's a 5-day online workshop, if you like, 5 challenges, 5 coaching sessions to help men rediscover their direction, build their character, gain some consistency and control and clarity in where they're going, all right? So if you haven't registered for that, the link's in the bio. Get yourself on there. It's a good community of men. There's it's about 300 guys already signed up for it. It's a really great community to be in. All right, fulfillment. Fulfillment is actually is my kryptonite, I think. The things that I will tell you about fulfillment are only things that are my point of view. They're not right, they're not wrong. You might agree, you might disagree. I know what? When you eat food and you can't taste anything anymore, that's how I imagine life being without fulfillment. Okay? We're just going through the process. I'm going to sit here because it's a lot easier to talk. Jesse! It's like going through life and everything being black and white. Going through life and it becoming very tasteless. And so I often go through this quite a bit. And one of the, I think, biggest issues I have is that I'm a bit of a free spirit. So I want to see the world. I want to get on a plane. I want to throw the family on. I just want to go jet setting, you know. I want to meet different people. I want to see different cultures. And, you know, obviously I can't just do that because I've got responsibilities at the minute. Fulfillment for me, and I think before we can find fulfillment, we have to fully understand it. And I'm still learning, you know. I'm still trying to figure out what it is entirely to me. Is feeling like that big hole that we feel here when we're living is filled. Now, when I feel unfulfilled, I feel like there's a hole in my chest. It's the only way I can describe it visually. Like there's something missing. Like when we're connecting the dots of our life, there's just no more dots, or there's a huge gap and we're not sure which dot we're going to be connecting. Now, there's a couple of things that I've always felt that gave me fulfillment or help us encourage fulfillment. And it's 2 things mainly. The first one is the feeling of progress. It's feeling of progress. Now, we can feel that progress in a 1% manner, like we're moving forwards 1%. We're improving our routines, we're improving our health, we're improving our vision of the way that we live, we're improving our clarity of the direction that we want to go, we're improving our character, we're improving our emotional intelligence, our relationship, you know, everything that we kind of think about in life, we're just moving the grain forwards 1%. Okay, that can give you a sense of fulfillment. That can make you feel like, man, I'm achieving, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling fulfilled, I'm recognizing the good things in my life and being more grateful. The other thing is that helping others or doing things that help other people, I think is another quality, another factor maybe, that can also help massively in terms of feeling fulfilled. The fulfillment that I feel when I help people out, or I get a message saying, you've really helped me change the way that I think, I love the way that you've helped me change my life, and I've improved this, and A, B, and C. Like, those things are really fulfilling. They're amazing. They're incredible. And I think in our lives, in your lives, When you look at your things, you're kind of like, oh, who do I help? Who looks up to me? And your wife, your children, your friends, people around you that you probably don't realise that you influence. Because we're always looking for the big things. And I think this is where the conflict comes in, is that we're looking for those huge major factors or scenarios that are going on in our lives, that we want huge, large amounts of impact and fulfillment. And in that perseverance for that search and that hunt for that, we miss the actual small wins and senses of fulfillment and achievement that we do have. We become blinded to it. And that's where I think we go wrong. That's where I think I go wrong. It becomes a conflict. Because we're not achieving those huge amounts of fulfillment, because it's all just about that 1% stuff, we miss those early wins. We miss those early breakthroughs, those early things that have fulfillment. Morning. You all right?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, good. We miss it. We miss the boat. And again, like I said, this is just my thing. We aim too big, and I think this always comes back to our own expectations of what we set ourselves. Are we setting ourselves things too big, too out of reach, which makes us feel that we're not achieving, that we're not reaching a level of fulfillment? I bet if you spent the next hour thinking about everything in a micro detail that you're doing, looking at how far you've come in the last 6 months, look how far you've come in the last 4 weeks, look how much impact you give to the people that you love and around you and how much they love you, and you really appreciate and you fill in the cracks, it then starts to fill in that gap in our hole and our soul, whatever you want to call it. I can't, mate, it's probably our soul. And you'll see that the difference that you have made. And I reckon that you'll start feeling much more fulfilled about the things that you've got going on in your life. Just a point of view. I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Love to know what you think fulfillment is. Love to know if you struggle with it. Give me some feedback in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great week, guys. Take it easy.